and welcome to the Power of Marketing TV show, where people are able to showcase their invention and bring their product to the market. The cool thing about this show is you can expose your product to millions of viewers and also to over 3,500 big box buyers and franchisers. For more information, visit us at www.powerofmarketing.com. And I'm your host, Amanda Westrick, and today we have Gerry Garcia with us. Welcome, Gerry.
Nice. I'm Gerry Garcia from Assertive Parenting, and I'm glad to be here today.
And we're happy to have Gerry. Thanks for being with us. And I know today we're going to be talking about your total transformation product that you have on assertiveparenting.com. So tell us about it, Gerry.
Well, I have a product that I sell off the website, but I've also been coaching. I'm a certified coach from Total Transformation from the state of Maine, and I've been helping a lot of families in the state of California for 9 years. And basically what this program does, it's a 7-step proven scientific system that empowers parents. And how we make a difference is that it teaches skills. And where parents are having trouble with their teens, their preschool kids, middle-aged children, we begin to teach problem-solving skills so that parents can get in there and solve problems with their children. And we begin to teach a set of verbal skills which empowers the parent. So when the parent begins to create a little change in themselves, which is the transformational process, it begins to ripple into the child. And then the child begins to listen better, they begin to comply better in the home, they begin to follow through better with the adult parent. The relationship itself improves by the tools of the Total Transformation Program.
Okay, you said it's a 7-step program, and it sounds like it's a lot about teaching parents how to communicate with their children better. It sounds like it sets up more of a mutual respect. How long have you been doing this for?
I've been doing it 9 years.
9 years.
And I used it in a foster agency where they did not have any parent coaching program. And pretty much in the middle of the night, they called me out. And it was just kind of a decision to get a program for this foster agency, and the owner gave me full permission to train in 5 offices in California. So we implemented the Total Transformation Program for the first time, and we began to get results. And the foster families would come back and say, "Gerry, this thing really works." And so it inspired me so much that it began to really develop it to a higher level. And so we've been using it now in the churches. I've been using it through one of the major churches in Bakersfield, California. I'm on contract, and we set up the full parent coaching classes.
Okay.
And so we've been using it in quite a few settings now.
Well, great, and it sounds like you're seeing great results. Parents and children seem very happy, working well together in unity, it sounds like, with your Total Transformation. That's what it's called, yeah?
We do get results quickly. It's a proven system. We know now there's a science and an art to be an effective parent.
Okay.
And so when we build the skills in parents, they begin to become more effective. And so the tools of this program, there's 213 therapeutic principles. There's 27 tools in the program. We work with parents that are screaming and yelling at their kids. Mm-hmm. We work with parents that are totally frustrated with the teens. Mm-hmm. We work with kids that are having power struggles with parents. This program addresses every bit of it. So it has been a very effective tool.
So I'm assuming you have kids yourself then, Gerry?
I have 5 children, 7 grandchildren.
Okay, so...
And so I'm coming from a background of building up self-esteem of 5 children. This program builds the self-esteem of parents and children and teens. And it turns around very difficult behaviors.
Okay, so let's say that I'm a parent and I want to use your Total Transformation Program. How exactly as a parent do I go about doing that, getting involved, using the program? What do I do?
Okay, what you need to do is get on my website.
Okay.
Assertiveparenting.com.
Assertiveparenting.com. Okay.
And you want to order the program. It comes from the state of Maine. It'll be drop shipped directly to your front door.
Okay.
And then that becomes your full coaching program. And Mr. Lehman, who started this program, will be doing the cueing in the program. He'll be teaching verbal commands. He'll be teaching communication skills. And it basically is a full coaching program in itself. But you just click on assertiveparenting.com and they'll drop ship it to your front door.
Wow, so it's really easy, just a few clicks away. Again, that's assertiveparenting.com.
Yeah.
That's your website, right, Gerry?
It is.
It's Gerry Garcia's website. The program is called Total Transformation Program. It's just a few clicks away. You can have it right to your doorstep. And then it sounds like it's a series of DVDs.
It's 2 DVDs and 7 CDs.
Okay.
With a full workbook.
Okay.
And so from that, they can just put the earphones on and begin to do the coaching.
And just apply all the different steps into their everyday life. And how long does it normally take for families to start to see a difference, to really see the communication skills they learn to take effect?
Well, usually, now I do group coaching and individual coaching both.
Okay.
I would say 2 to 3 weeks, and then you're going to begin to discover a ripple. You're going to begin to discover that you can think out of the box. And creative parenting will begin. Because this program teaches accountability and it teaches problem-solving skills. And once we get the parent to begin to do that, then change begins. And where there once was great chaos, where there once was great frustration, we'll begin to build peace and harmony back in the home.
That sounds wonderful. That's exactly what every family needs. It really sounds like your program adds a lot of structure, which I think a lot of families lack. There's a lot going on nowadays with technology and instant gratification and go, 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 and it really sounds like this adds a lot of communication skills and just structure, which is what every family needs. And it sounds like after 9 years of experience, you've seen a lot of success.
Well, the 2 components that it builds, as we know, being a parent, you must have unconditional love. And when you have unconditional love and structure, it begins to empower the parent to set down the family rules, which builds the rules within the home. And that's just what children need. They do need an orderly home. They need a routine. And when children get that from the parent, then there's usually peace and harmony that begins to happen. So the program does build structure, yes.
That's wonderful. And what, for you, after doing this for 9 years, what's one of the biggest success stories you've ever had? Can you tell us about not maybe a certain family, but some different effects that you've seen, something that you're really proud of, that you helped transform?
Well, I've seen many. I've seen the worst child who's very defiant, screaming, hollering, doing everything imaginable. And with effective tools from the adult mother and father, that whole child could be turned around. Within 6 months to a year, the whole child was turned around because the parents were using very good skills. And I've seen kids that were being bullied, where we implemented the skills with the young mother or young father, and where within a week those behaviors were totally turned around using very good skills. I've seen some of the worst situations turned around.
Yeah, bullying is a huge issue nowadays. I see issues in teens and kids dealing with bullying at school all the time now on the news. So that's huge right now.
Yeah. This program has given me the ability to turn that around. It builds skills continually. And where kids were once intimidated at school, they develop a type of courage, and they move from fear to courage. And then when the parents begin involved, we begin to see creative change in the schools, on the playgrounds, anywhere where the bullying is occurring.
So it sounds like not only parents could benefit from the Total Transformation Program, but maybe if you're a teacher, maybe even just for your own social skills, communication skills within the workplace. It sounds like maybe even a coach could benefit from such a program as well.
Well, Total Transformation actually helps teachers, it helps counselors, it helps probation officers, it helps anybody working with the youth. We have implemented it in the churches. The principles behind the program are totally empowering, and when families begin to take on these new skills, they begin to create tremendous change in their relationships. It even impacts marriages. When we get in there and do the parenting, it improves the marriage relationships right along with the parenting skills. So it's a twofold process. And it can be used probably in just about any setting where there's youth. So yeah, we're starting to bring it in the schools. Teachers need it, and when we can introduce it, it does make a huge difference.
And you were talking about the church. Is this something that you've taken into your church with you, and maybe had some close friends benefit from as well?
Well, I had one of the major pastors in a huge church put this on contract. He actually asked me to teach the classes. We set it up for 8 weeks, 2 hours a session, and in 2 years we received great testimonials from the families. They usually get back with me and tell me how it affected them, and most of our families are saying, Jerry, this totally works. And they get wonderful results from it. We had a mom and dad that had 4 boys. Within 3 weeks we were able to turn all that around. Dad no longer was spanking his kids. We moved them from spanking to non-spanking. The total transformation is an alternative for parents so that parents do not have to use harsh measures with their children. It's a total alternative approach, and relationships begin to be rebuilt back.
That's so wonderful. So
yeah.
Your Total Transformation Program, it's a 7-step training program. Gerry Garcia, you're a coach, you're a behavioral coach. You've been doing this a long time. You've been working with the Total Transformation Program for 9 years. So it sounds like you have an established accountability. You've seen it work, you know it works. It teaches people how to solve their problems within the home by gaining respect between the parent and the child, good communication between the two, a really good structure. Are there any other benefits that you can think of on why somebody should invest in your Total Transformation Program?
Well, I think parents need strength nowadays. They need to know how they can be confident, because the parenting role can be challenging. And when we begin to implement this, parents begin to grow in their own self-esteem. And when they grow in their own self-esteem, they can pass that self-esteem on to their children. So there is a great benefit for using the program because it builds the parent as well as the child. So it's a tool for empowerment. It builds spiritual development because when we build children, we're building our community, and so it does make a total difference. Yeah.
So all you have to do is go online to assertiveparenting.com. That's Gerry Garcia's website. Go to the Total Transformation Program tab. I understand there's a tab at the top.
There is.
Click on it, a few easy steps. It'll be delivered right to your door. You can start the 7-step program to a healthier life with your family. And that's wonderful. Thank you so much for being here today.
Well, thank you for coming.
And please, again, assertiveparenting.com. Visit that website. It's Gerry Garcia's website. The Total Transformation Program, easy 7-step program to a healthier, happy life with your family. And again, it's a proven scientific-based program. And after 9 years of doing it, I think you'd know.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Works well.
Yeah.
So great. Well, thank you so much, Gerry. It was wonderful having you on the show today.
Well, thank you, Amanda. It was great to be here.
All right, guys, thank you so much. Again, this is Gerry Garcia with AssertiveParenting.com. We just spoke about her Total Transformation Program. Feel free to visit her website, get signed up, and start today. Thanks, guys.
Thank you.